Hi, it's Kevin with KGM Owner Pro Advertisers Club with another episode of Farming Simulator 22 Pioneers Map, which is a mod. I thought my dog was just eating a lot of food, but I just realized every time you start up the game, it's an empty bowl. So, because he's eating like 8 bowls in 4 hours of game time. But anyway, today's the day. Gonna start the road to nowhere. So let's get over there and I should have said started because I've already started it by cutting all these trees down. But I'm going to run the length of the river here, and the width of the cut is going to be the road. Alright, so which I can already tell is going to be a problem, because actually it's bigger than I want the road to be. So I'm just going to cut it, and then I'll make the road smaller. Yep, I was afraid of that. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do is fold Yeah, it's going to be harder than I thought. Now that tree's still there because I can't cut it. It's too far out in the river, and I don't own it. Once I own the river, I'll be able to cut it. And I actually don't need to cut the grass to start the road, but that's money. This strip of piled up grass, thanks to the built-in rower, is cash. Now every time I hit the tree like that, it's doing damage to my mower. So I'm going to pay for that. I don't know if the water is causing any damage to it. I might be able to fit through here. Nope. Boy, every time that lawnmower starts up, it sounds like a Star Wars vehicle. I definitely ain't fitting through that. So every little spot you see, that's where a tree was at. And then I mulched the stump. And those are all bushes that were removed. And actually I already started the road in the last video, as you can see coming up ahead here. Alright, now let's go get the forage wagon and pick it all up. See how wide I made this so I can make a turn left or right? I started to cut here a couple episodes ago and realized there was no way, so I stopped. But alright, let's see if I can get a better angle on that. And this should not be a problem at all. Alright, so that's one full one, and maybe I'll get another one. So maybe two out of this. I gotta stop and get gas while we're at it. Here's one of the roads I've made already into town, because when this map started, there was no roads connecting my property to town. I had to go through the woods. Make sure I don't run nobody over. $85 in fuel, not bad. $6,000, $112 environmental score penalty. I guess it's bad for the environment just to pick grass up. Alright, this is the second road I built to my property, and that was so I could not, this one bypasses the town. So if I just want to come and dump the grass. Uh-oh. That's a tree stump I missed. Alright, so 1.5. Alright, let's go dump this. Then I'm going to go get the mulcher and do that one stump. And then I can start on the road. So about 10 grand. Just that one little cut. That's why I wanted to go ahead and cut it. Oh shit. The reason that's slipping around like that is because I need to put a weight on the front of that, and I keep forgetting to do so. It's only noticeable at high speeds, but that would keep the slipping and sliding down, which is why they put weights on the front of that. It was right around in here. Whoa. That's exactly what deer do. They run out in front of you. And there it is. Oh, no, there's another one. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and patch that up right now. I'm going to put grass meadow right here. But in order for the road, you're going to go, in order to make it, you're going to go down to the construction, click on that. Then you're going to go over to landscaping. And then you're going to go down to painting or plants. Now, in the case of the meadow grass, I'm going to plant right there because I want that to be grass, not road. I'm going to go to plants. Okay. And then the very first one is meadow grass. But by doing it this way, it's going to grow back. If I painted it, it doesn't grow back. So that's probably one of the biggest differences, is that painting's like cosmetic, no maintenance, where that will grow back like that. So there. So now I'm done with that. So let's go back to painting, and I'm going to pick the dirt mode. I mean, that's all dirt, but this particular one, the red clay or whatever you want to call that, that's the look I want. And okay, so now the reason I wasn't able to do here is because I don't own the river. Once I own it, I'll be able to finish it all the way into the water. So let's adjust the size. So basically that's the, should I do it like that or like this? I could go like that. Let's see what that does. It's not doing anything. Might be too big. There we go. There we go. Okay, I guess it's not going to let me go bigger than that. Huh. That went too big. Alright, it's going to be a little bit of a pain. But I got more control at this size. Okay. Ooh, now let me go all the way there. How did that... How come it did it there but not here? Huh. I'm going to have a lot of touching up to do. And these trees are always getting in the way when you're doing this. But anyway, I'm going to be doing this for the next probably hour or so and then touching it up. So I will make a video when I'm done with it. But like I said, this is painting, so the grass will not grow back. There. That's starting to look like a road, right? Let's see if I can get that little spot. I don't know why it works in some spots but not another. So I'll mess around with it. But anyway, please like, subscribe, and follow. My next thing after I get the road done, and of course I'm waiting for the grass to grow to harvest it, because that whole property that I own is just grown grass, and that's right here. Oh, hold on, it's saving. Okay, select. Okay, that's what I own, all the blue. And you see how I don't own the river? And neither, if I buy this one or this one, the only way to own the river and the road is to buy this property, which is 500,000, 505,000, and then I'll own the road, whatever that is. That's a road too. I didn't know, but I won't. That's not part of that. So the main road, the river, and the two towns will be mine, and then I can fix up the road and cut down those last of those trees and all that. So that's my next goal. But my main goal is to install. I'm going to go with silage and then biogas. I'm going to have there's a mod with a big old biogas, and that's pretty much what I'm going to concentrate on. And then I'm going to have, your usual crops and do some animals probably. But I got a lot of work ahead of me. So yeah, anyway, so please like, subscribe, and follow. And thank you. And please leave a comment. Would love to hear from you. I've had a lot of people asking me about this mod. They didn't know it even existed, which is the whole point of these videos. If you can watch somebody else playing Farming Simulator and not want to play, I don't know how that's possible. Because that's whenever I see somebody playing it, that's what I want to do. So I know FS25 is out, which I'll one day have when I get a PlayStation 5, but right now this is what I got, and I haven't done maybe but 5% of all the maps in FS22, so it's just not enough time to do everything. But so yeah, leave a comment. Love to hear from you, and thank you, and have a good day.